Okay. Today we're learning in Yaakov from Masechet Soita Daf Yud Beis Amud Beis. It says in the pasuk, Moshe Rabbeinu, when they found him in the river, Vatomer Achoysa al Bas Paroi. The sister of Moshe Rabbeinu told the Bas Paroi, Ho'elech v'karosi loch isha me'enekes mina ivriyos. Should I go and find you somebody, a Jewish woman, to nurse this baby? And she's going to nurse the baby. The Gemara asks, why she offered to begin with Miriam to go look mi'anekes mina ivriyos. Especially they tried to conceal that Moshe Rabbeinu, that's her brother. She tried to conceal this. So why should I going to go get you a nursing mother? Maishna mi'ivriyos, a nursing woman. They already tried this. That's why she came up with a solution. There was a problem. They took him to all the Egyptian women. Moshe Rabbeinu should get nursed by them, and they tried. Moshe would not take any milk from the Egyptian women. So they don't know what to do with this baby. He's gonna die from hunger. And then Miriam, she was there. She said, "You know what? How about I'm gonna get you a Jewish nursing woman, and maybe that will solve the problem." That's why she offered Isha mi'anekes mi'ivrios, because they already tried everything else. And the Gemara says like this: Omar Hakadosh Baruch Hu, Peh she'osed ledaber imi yinak dover tomer. This mouth that he's in the future will talk to me. Moshe Rabbeinu is the one to talk to Hashem. He's going to drink a chol of Tameh. That's why Moshe Rabbeinu wouldn't take any from any. Even though the Maharsha brings to the Tosfos that such a pshas sakona that if it's no other option and he's going to die from hunger, that he could take even from the chol of Tameh. It's a pshas sakona, sakonas nefashos. But since he was destined to talk to Hashem, he didn't want to take from Chol of Tameh. They say that even though we all know that Pekuach Nefesh is above everything, and same thing over here, but it's known that besides the three Averos, that the Gilui Rosh, Fichus Damim, and Avodah Zarah. Otherwise, all the other mitzvahs and averos, Pekuach Nefesh is above everything. You can Mechal Shabbos, you can eat treif if it's for Pekuach Nefesh, but that's known. I saw that Mendel Futterfass, when he says a story how he spent a few years in the Russian Gulag. So he said if there one time came a herring to them, and they were all happy they're going to eat some herring now. When they remember that there's a problem with the kashrus, because they put over there some shuman chazir, the fat of chazir, and he said, but he was hungry. Then he started in his own mind debating he should eat it or not because he's hungry, and it's might be pekuach nefesh, maybe it's and it's a whole lumdas in his mind going back and forth. Take it, don't take it. Then he says he remembered from the Alter Rebbe. The Alter Rebbe said, for eating kosher you should be even moser nefesh, even moser nefesh. So he decided right there he's not touching this. He didn't eat it. So there is such a thing. Again, it's not al pi halacha, because al pi halacha, like the Maharsha brings from the Tosfos, he would be allowed, especially a baby, there's not mechuyev a mitzvah set, he would be allowed to nurse from an Egyptian woman. But there is certain things over here. It's above halacha. That's the pasuk the Gemara brings from Yeshaya. Esmi Yeredeya, that's a pasuk in Yeshaya. Esmi Yovin Shemua. Who is going to teach? And who's going to understand the chicken, the learning? Gemule mecholov atike mishadoyim. Gemule meaning they went away from that milk, and the kosher milk, and from non-kosher breast. Lemi Yeredeya Yovin Shemua legemule mecholov atike mishadoyim. Meaning, Moshe Rabbeinu was able to be a Moshe Rabbeinu, and Hashem granted him that he talked to him, and he was able to be a recipient of a kabel to Dvar Hashem. That was because he was staying away from non-kosher food. We already spoke about this Inyan many times. We spoke about it from the Gemara Yuma, if you remember, that by Rabbi Yehuda HaNossi, that the woman wanted to eat on Yom Kippur, and they told her in her ears, Rabbi Yehuda HaNossi said to them, it's Yom Kippur, said to that lady, they told her, she says, okay, it's fine, if it's Yom Kippur, okay, I changed my mind, I'm not desperate. And the Gemara says, came out of this woman, Rabbi Yochanan, the author of the Yerushalmi. Then the Gemara says it was a similar Maisa with this Talmud Reb Chanina. There was a similar Maisa in his time, and they did the same thing like his Rebbe. It says, to go tell the woman it's Yom Kippur today, and she says, no, I still need it. I still feel I need to eat it. Al Pi Halacha, she was allowed to. They gave it to her, but then the Gemara says, came out of it somebody, a Rasha by the name Shabsai Oitzer Peirei, the one used to do things in business not so kosher, very much not so kosher. He was fixing prices. Upon him, we already learned over there. It says when it makes some bomb, and the Gemara says altikere when it's meisam alev when it tamtam. It's tamtam alev vamoyach when we eat non-kosher. However, there's another thing we could add to it today. Al pi Kabbalah, that Alter mentioned this from the Sefer Yetzirah, the brought in Sefer Kabbalah. We all created by a blueprint. There was a blueprint before the creation of the world and us, and the blueprint is the 10 spheres. So among the 10 spheres, on the top goes Chochmah, Bina, V'das on our head. Chochmah is on the right side of the brain, Bina on the left side, the middle and the bottom, between the two, it's Das. Then, it's interesting, the whole body has to do with 10 spheres. And interesting, under the Das, mamash on the same straight line, it's our mouth, the lashon. It's under the das, and under the lashon, exactly a straight line, it's the reproductive organs. That's midas ha'isod. That's what all the kedusha depends on it. So it says those three, they influence each other. The das, the lashon, and the ois bris kodesh, they all influence each other. That could influence from the top to the bottom. It could go from the bottom to the top. So that's why since Moshe Rabbeinu have to be as mi yoredeya mi yovin shemua, you have to learn the das elaki das Hashem and understand the godly Torah, which has to do so that right under the das, the lashon have to be holy. What goes in your mouth, what comes out of your mouth, have to be holy because it's influence. That's why beside it, we says when it's mesan bon metamtam alev v'amoyach non-kosher, there's a connection between the what you eat and your mind, between the lashon and the das. So the mele, because of that, since they interconnected, all these three, the das, the lashon, the midas ha'isod, the mele. Moshe Rabbeinu didn't want to eat any of this because he knew it's going to influence his das. He won't be able to makabel from the das of Hashem. He won't be able to understand Miyov and Shmuel because that would influence him. Even b'derech heter, but it's still to stay pure and be a kli to makabel the godliness or the way it comes through the Torah and from the words of Hashem. So Moshe Rabbeinu stayed away completely. And by the way, that's how it translates to us, halacha l'maisa, avoid the bepoya. The more we're careful with kashrus, there's plenty of terim in everything, in kashrus also, but the more we mahader, the food should be super kosher, it helps us the das, because the lashon and das are connected. We could understand better the halacha, we can understand better the learning, the inyonim godlyim, because the lashon and the das are connected.